Honorable Speaker, honorable members, I rise to inform this August House of two important developments affecting the agricultural sector. One, concerning the cross-border horticultural trade, and the other regarding the locust outbreak threatening food security in the Zambezi region. Honorable Speaker, on the 8th of August 2025, the National Plant Health Protection Organization of Namibia received a formal notification from its South African counterpart, the National Plant Protection Organization of South Africa, regarding the suspension of import permits for selected horticultural commodities originating from Namibia. This included tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, watermelons, pumpkins, and squash. The suspension was said to be precautionary, pending the submission of technical information to address the phytosanitary concerns that South Africa had. Namibia submitted the required documentation on the 12th of August, and it was acknowledged by South Africa on the 15th of August. The South African counterpart informed its Namibian counterpart that they will review the documentation and revert. Subsequently, NAPOSA raised concerns over the import restriction on South African produce and requested technical justification, which was provided by the Namibian counterpart on the 15th of August. Subsequent to this submission, there were back and forth clarification on technical level on the requested data, including the list of producers and additional documentation, such as detailed surveillance reports and pest diagnostics. This was unprecedented and necessitated institutional restructuring in the shortest possible term. We have therefore commenced the process to ensure increased staffing capacity for the directorate responsible for plant health protection. Due to the back and forth correspondence at technical level without resolution in sight, the matter was elevated to ministerial level and subsequently to presidential levels. As a result, all previously withdrawn permits have been reinstated and trade in affected commodities officially resumed on the 23rd of October 2025. This outcome reflects the strength of our bilateral cooperation between our two nations. We acknowledge, however, that during this period, our farmers incurred immense financial losses as well as spoiled produce, specifically for the two main producers of tomatoes that were affected. The affected commodities are highly perishable and therefore got spoiled. The situation also threatened the grape harvest as exporters rely on South African transit routes to access the European markets. The suspension also affected over 20,000 jobs and weakened our producers' confidence in our bilateral relations. Subsequently, the timely intervention by the head of state to safeguard the livelihoods of Namibian producers helped to preserve the integrity of the horticultural value chain and to maintain our country's standing as a reliable agricultural trade partner and to reaffirm the sound bilateral relations between our biggest trading partner and our sister country, South Africa. We would therefore like to thank Her Excellency for her efforts to ensure that this export ban was reversed immediately. Now, Honorable Speaker, honorable members, let me move on to the second issue that I wish to inform this August House. There has been a reported outbreak of serious African migratory locusts in the Zambezi region last week on Thursday. The affected areas include Kasaya, Nakabolelwa, Luhonono, Bukalo, Kapwe, Muyako, and Masokotwani and Linyati areas. The floodplains of Muyako and Old Masokotwani are known breeding grounds for these species and therefore contributed to the rapid spread of now reach both the hopper and flying stages, posing significant challenges to our control efforts. Honorable members, in response to the report on Friday, the ministry deployed 3 ground teams equipped with vehicles, 3 land cruisers, 7 mounted vehicle sprayers, and handheld mist blowers and spraying machines. The teams are currently conducting ground spraying operations in the following zones. Nakabolelwa, Team 1 is in Nakabolelwa, Kasaya, Bukalo, Kapwe, and Luhonono area. The second team is deployed in Muyako, Lake Muyako, Ioma, Mutikwitila, and Ipu. The third team has been deployed to Masokotwani, Old Masokotwani, and Linyati area. To supplement these efforts, the ministry has also mobilized additional vehicles from the Directorate of Veterinary Services and the Program for Communal Land Development. However, the scale of the outbreak demands broader support from all stakeholders. I therefore call upon all other stakeholders, including government institutions, the regional councils, and the local authorities and the private sector to join hands in this emergency response. We also urge our traditional leaders in the communities in these areas where the spraying is taking place to take precautions, including to avoid contact with a sprayed dead locust and to also avoid consuming or using the locust for any purposes, and to inform our regional office for any spotted locust for the team to be able to respond swiftly. What is worsening the situation, honorable members, honorable Speaker, is also the situation appears to be the same in Botswana, and therefore they are also spraying the locusts, and the locusts, depending on the wind direction, are also flowing into the Zambezi region. In closing, honorable Speaker, let me emphasize that the frequent outbreak of African migratory locusts underscore the importance of vigilance, preparedness, and collaboration in safeguarding our agricultural sector. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.